Living on $3,000 a month in the current economy is like being squeezed by a lowering industrial press. It is a structural reality where the costs of housing, food, and transportation compress an income that has not kept pace. This is a mathematical challenge that requires more than just behavioral changes. To navigate this, you need a specific plan. We are going to build a working, zero-based budget and a 90-day action plan designed specifically for a $3,000 monthly take-home income. Before we begin, gather your prerequisites. You will need your bank and credit card statements from the last 30 days and a zero-based budgeting tool, either an app like the free version of YNAB or a set of physical envelopes. The economic environment is difficult at this income level. However, implementing a rigorous financial system allows you to manage your resources with intention, rather than reacting to a series of crises. Your first task in month 1 is to audit your past month statements and cancel every recurring subscription that is not essential for survival. Next, open a high-yield savings account at a separate online bank. Placing your savings in a different institution creates a psychological barrier that helps prevent impulsive withdrawals. Once the account is open, set up a recurring transfer so that $25 is automatically transferred from your checking account every payday. Do not wait until you feel you have a surplus to begin this habit. If you wait until the end of the month to see what is left, the answer will almost always be zero. While $25 is a modest amount, the repetition is what matters. This automation marks your transition from someone who only consumes their income to someone who actively retains a portion of it. In month 2, you will implement a zero-based budget. This means assigning every dollar of your $3,000 income to a specific category before the month begins, until the unassigned balance is exactly zero. This bar is your $3,000 limit. Housing is $1,000, and transportation is $300. We allocate $300 for groceries, $150 for healthcare, and $135 for personal care, bringing total necessity spending to $1,885. This leaves a margin of $1,115. This is the critical space where you will eliminate debt and build security. From that margin, set aside $30 to $40 for permission spending, money you can use for any small enjoyment without justification. A budget allowing no spontaneity leads to burnout. Including this allowance makes the overall plan sustainable. To use your remaining margin effectively, you need a strict order of operations. This prevents decision fatigue and ensures every dollar has the highest possible impact. Step 1 is capturing any employer match in your 401k, effectively doubling your money. Step 2 is building a $1,000 starter emergency fund to handle common repairs. Step 3 directs all remaining dollars to pay off high-interest consumer debt. This sequence builds an asset base and an emergency buffer while simultaneously stopping the transfer of your wealth to credit card companies. In month 3, you look for further optimizations. By switching to discount grocers and sticking to a meal plan, you can reduce food costs by 30% or more. You should also investigate tax credits designed for this income level. The Earned Income Tax Credit can provide several $100s for single filers and significantly more for parents. If you receive a tax refund, treat it as a tool for your plan. Move it directly into your emergency fund or toward your high-interest debt, rather than using it for discretionary purchases. While these optimizations stabilize your budget, the structural reality of a $3,000 income remains tight. To move beyond this baseline, you need an income growth strategy. Look at the impact of side income. Working one weekend shift adds $800 to your monthly total, a significant increase to your available margin. Optimization provides stability, but strategically increasing your income is the most effective way to move past the constraints of a tight budget. You now have the components of a sustainable financial plan, a zero-based budget, an automated savings habit, and a clear sequence for debt repayment. Maintaining these numbers in a high-cost environment requires sustained daily discipline. It is a slow process of making consistent, deliberate choices with your resources. Applying this system over time changes your financial trajectory. By removing interest payments and building a cash buffer, you create a level of stability that is not possible without a plan. Log into your bank account today. Set up that $25 automation. It is the first concrete step toward managing your income with intention.